It's not every day that you get an action figure of one of your childhood heroes, but I'm lucky enough to say I did. So let's take a look at it. Stick around. Hello, fellow dorks and dorkettes, and welcome to It Came From My Side of the Laundry Room. My name is Rob, and I'm coming to you from the future. Well, the present, but the future when it comes to this video. I actually filmed this back in January, and I had different ideas on how I wanted to do toy reviews, and yeah, I quickly changed my mind and abandoned the idea, but I still had some pretty good footage to use. So I'm just adding these little bits, and you can tell the difference. I have a different t-shirt on. Anyway, I thought that this toy review for the Super 7 Robin Hood figure would fit perfectly with the Summer Stampede theme for this month. A couple years ago, I did a sentimental video talking about my backyard memories. And one of those memories that I talked about in the video was the summer that I pretended to be Disney's Robin Hood for like the whole summer. I saw the movie, I believe, that spring or early summer, and it just shaped that entire summer and pretty much shaped me because of the love that I have for anthropomorphic animals. Or you could just call me a furry, I don't care. Anyway, let's get to the toy review, and please keep in mind that this is from January of this year, so if there's any discrepancies or I talk about things that happened many months ago, please don't even pay attention to it. And this is also the kickoff to a new segment that I've titled Welcome Home. And what that means is I am welcoming home these new toys and collectibles into the laundry room. And yeah, these are mostly toys and collectibles that don't fall into the other themed segments that I have for It Came From My Side of the Laundry Room. So, without further ado, let's take a look at Robin Hood. Okay, folks, here we go. This is Super 7's Ultimate Disney Robin Hood figure set. And I usually shy away from packaging nowadays, but I wanted to unveil this together. Oh, look at that. Sorry for the sound. Wow. So the packaging is pretty top notch. Unfortunately, I don't care much about packaging, but look at this. That is awesome. So, yeah, now that we've taken a look at this, oh, look at that. Let's get him out and see if he lives up to the hype. Okay, here is the bare minimum Robin Hood figure. And, I mean, we have his tail. We have a great, expression on his face. There's two little teeth showing, just like in the cartoon. But there are so many accessories with this. So let's take a look at them as I pull them out here. First off, we have a secondary head of him with an arrow through his hat, with a little scared expression. Let me put that in focus. Oh, that's cute. So we'll stick that there. We also have his bow with a real string. Wow. Very elastic. We have a single arrow
to go with the bow. We have a quiver with red arrow in it. And these seem to be a little bit persnickety, wanting to get out. Maybe I'll use a tool for the job, as long as I don't hurt them. Oh, be that way. We have some alternate hands. And now for the secondary figure, if you will, which I'm kind of disappointed because how it was advertised online, it looked like two separate figures, but you have to use the torso of this Robin Hood to make the second figure, which is him in his Stork's outfit from the archery competition. So you have this awesome, well-detailed stork head. You have the bottom half of his torso with tail. Pretty cute. And the feet that come with it. I mean, this is very well thought out. Ugh. Please forgive me. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't wait any longer. I had to get this dude open. But anyway, we have his stilt feet with crouching lower body. We have the Stork's handmade longbow. Handmade arrow. Quiver with handmade arrows. The golden arrow that was the prize of the archery contest. And a whole bunch of stork winged arms. Look at that. That is pretty cool. I mean, great detail. I mean, here's one of the other set. And real cloth goods, tunic, cloak, whatever you want to call it, that he wore as a stork. Like I said, kind of disappointing because all the pictures that they show, it looks like you get two figures, but you pretty much get like 80% of a figure, but you still have to use parts of Robin Hood for the stork. There might be something I can cheat to try to get it to work, but for now, let's just take a look at what we have, and I'll play with it another time. So, first things first. Let's see here how we can get his quiver on. Whoa, head comes off. Pretty easy. There we go. I mean, one of the things I'm super happy about, I mean, for the most part, the only other Robin Hood figure, oh, soft rubber here for his like tunic thing, was the one that came with the Happy Meal, one with the furry tail. One thing that it should have came with as well is a sword, because there's a part where he sword fights Sheriff of Nottingham in the movie. So these hands look like very much archery. That's a little rough coming out. Let's see how well of an archery pose we can put him in. Wow, the bow does not want to fit. So maybe I put in the wrong hand. This is a bigger opening. Maybe a little bit too big. Anyway, we'll just let that. Huh. Definitely scared to break this, but it seems easy enough that maybe I could replace it if need be. I mean, it's definitely doable. I just won't waste your time any longer playing with it. That ticks me off. Maybe the other hand would be better, even though the bow, I was afraid I was going to break it, because the opening of his hand wasn't big enough. Anyway, we get the idea. It can be done. I just won't waste any more of your time playing with it. Let's check out the posability a little bit. We got a little bit of, oh, well, we know that because he has to go in there. A little bit of a, like a chest crunch, a little bit of an ab crunch here. Swivel. The feet are very posable. The knees are pretty good. I mean, they keep the fur here at the knee very well. Okay, the arm, we got hand twist, forearm or elbow twist, bend at the elbow, a little bit of fur detail there. Love the expression. Of course, we have head movement. Doesn't look like we have a lot of like lower neck movement. And he stands pretty darn well. We'll just have to play with that posing with the arrow and bow. So I guess next we try the Stork outfit. I mean, there is definitely a little bit of fear here. I mean, for one thing, it's kind of an expensive figure. So, of course, I want to treat it very gingerly. But, like, this stuff, just be afraid of snagging something and breaking it, or the feather on his cap. So, let's see here. So, do these go into the hands? Let's try that first. I guess it would probably be smart to put this on first. What's the front? What's the back? I have no idea. Definitely will try to cheat a body. Because like I said, it made it seem like you got enough parts to have both figures at one time. Because when they would show the figure online, on the Big Bad Toy Store website and stuff, it would be them next to each other. This is looking cute. I have to say I like this. Oops. See, that's... Now, I would hope that this is long enough to hide his feet. Gosh darn it. See, that is a weak point. And there's no articulation here at the feet. His tail has it. That's interesting. He has ankle movement, but that's about it. So how, let's see here. See, how do you get it to pose? Am I missing something here? It's like there should be an ab crunch to get him to kind of Because look at this. This is his feet flat. He's like doing this Matrix pose. It's like it's not long enough to hide his feet. What am I missing here, folks? Might have to do a little bit more research on that, but like I said, the only articulation here is his ankles. So that doesn't really offer much. Yeah, that is steadfast. You can't even move. Okay, I am sorry for this taking so long, but I'm just really perplexed. I think we just have to go with the ball joints there. I will put him in frame here in a second. Okay. And that hides his feet a little bit better. But standing may be an issue. But there we go. Him in his Stork outfit. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. But for now, we're just going with the OG. Finish it up with that. But, I mean, this is really cute, the stuff that it comes with to get both characters. But, like I said, I'm going to try to work something out that can have both. Like two different figures, which I thought this was going to have. Silly me. I'm sure there was fine print that I was just not reading. But anyway, as I put back the original figure here, we're going to end it there. And I hope you enjoyed this little review of Super 7's Robin Hood figure. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work because it doesn't have an opening at the bottom. So it's just this oversized hand where the bow slips. Minor complaints. I'm happy Santa brought it to me. Anyway.
Okay, back to me. Now, I am filming this sight unseen of the footage that I filmed. I will, of course, be watching it back while editing, so yeah, I hope that nothing too crazy happened back in January. Now, one of the things that I did mention that really bugged me about this toy was how it was advertised. The advertisements for it, if you want to call it that, or the listings for it on sale on Big Bad Toy Store and so forth, showed Robin Hood next to his Stork counterpart, the disguise that he wore when he entered the archery competition. Now, like I said, I do remember having serious beef with that, and I complained about that in the review, that there should have been 2 figures because that's how they spun it. Well, fast forward a little bit, and I kind of did a really slapdash quick, non-permanent customization. Now, the permanency came to the Hornswoggle WWE action figure that I butchered to give him a squat torso to match his fox form. So, like I said, nothing is too permanent with the Robin Hood fixtures to it because I didn't want to screw up a very expensive figure. But I at least have the Stork version of Robin Hood to display. I mean, I won't be doing any real action or playing with this guy because he is apt to fall apart a little bit. But over time, if I feel a little bit more comfortable about it, maybe I will make it a more permanent customization. But for now, I'm just happy to at least make myself feel better that I have the 2 figures that they promised. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I love getting back to everyone. And if you're new around here and you enjoyed this, or any of the episodes that YouTube is recommending down here, please hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon, you will be notified whenever there's a new episode. So anyway, until next time, thank you for watching. Keep being rad, and stay dorky.